Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the tutorial series. Today we're going to be working on the superstructure of Olympic, as well as the funnels. Since the last episode I have worked a little bit on the deck here. I've added in the wood decking. I did this on camera, but the video footage corrupted, so what I basically did was I added in the wood decking, and I also made the shear into slab shear instead. So instead of there being slabs here, there was just full blocks. I also made sure that this part here, this was blocks before, but this is now slabs instead, so it's slightly less extreme, the shear. I think that works much better. And yeah, I did this all over the ship, all the way back to the stern. So yes, now we are going to get started on the superstructure. And I'm going to start laying out the foundations of a B-deck. And yeah, from the last episode we of course started work on the outline of B-deck. So we'll just continue where we left off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back here in paint.net. Here is the outline of B-deck that I talked about. We built the forecastle deck and the poop deck, of course, and we started work on the midship section. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay out the deck house here in the middle. I was going to put in the windows and then finally the deck above, which is A deck. Also, we marked out the foundations of the cargo cranes, so that will be helpful for later, as well as the docking bridge. So I suggest you also do this and have that done until later when you eventually get to building those. So yes, I'm going to start laying this out. Alright, so let's get right into it. Let's begin here by laying out the foundations of B-deck. This is 9 blocks. We want a space of 3 blocks in total on this deck between the floor and the ceiling, like that. Let's put down some of the railing, whatever you call it, this kind of handrail. And you will extend this going back. We're gonna put in the wall here. That is, in my case, 11 blocks. So the windows start there. From this point on. Going back. Here it's just open. So we're gonna do one of these fashion plates, as well as some of these columns, or whatever they're called. Pillars, I guess. We can add these in here to reflect the shear. They kind of go down a bit. And let's continue here. This is 8 blocks for me. It's gonna be different for you probably, if depending on what scale you choose. I recommend not doing this scale, but this is just to make things easier for me and just get the point across in a much simpler way, basically. 28 blocks for this one. Walls, smooth quartz, there we go. This is actually the 3rd time I attempt this. Turns out, again, that if you've never done this before, there's a lot of things you need to take into consideration and learn to do. I had messed up the scale, so that wasn't very fun for me. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. So I had to redo it. This is the 2nd redo attempt. But you know, you live and learn, I guess. I say with gritted teeth. Let's move that down. This is how we want the windows to look, pretty much. Of course, we're building Olympic, so this was a promenade deck. You could walk in here. On Titanic, this was enclosed, so there was a wall here. And you couldn't walk any further. I might do a little bit of a special episode where I show you how to convert into Titanic and Britannic. We will see, but mainly the point of this series is that you're supposed to, again, learn how you're supposed to do this by yourself. And I'm just here to teach you the basics pretty much. 67 blocks. There we go. The good thing about B-Deck also is that it's very symmetrical, except for one fairly major part, which is around the Elacado restaurant galley. It kind of sticks out a bit towards one side. There's it. This window part is 112 blocks long from this point. Let's measure that out. 112 blocks. It's a little bit too far. There we go, so it ends there. That's kind of annoying. We can do this. Why not? It's not that super important. Yeah, let's quickly mirror this before we move on to this part. We'll add in the pillars later after we've established the rest of it. So there we go. You can see I also marked out the middles here with the block. That's a very good idea to do, because that's actually one of the reasons I had to redo this. I got it wrong which block was the middle, so that messed it up very much, but I fixed it eventually, but I still had to redo it, so that's fun. You live and you learn. Let's put in the deck before we move on. It's from there. Wait, oh no, sorry. Slabs. And here is there, that's what it was. It was a little bit weird. I was confused there for a second. Stack 20. And that block mess up there. There we go. Let's fill in birch planks. Let's do 50 blocks. Don't need to do more than that. And here we'll do birch slab 50. There we go. And then the rest can be planks, I guess. If you want to, you can do slabs here in the middle as well. So you can go from maybe here, you can do slabs all the way up to somewhere like there, if you want to. There we go. Continuing here with stern, we'll do 17 blocks here. Walls, please. Thank you. And then we do 4 blocks. This is where the restaurant was, the Elacado restaurant. And that's 10 blocks. Let's do 10 more blocks. There we go. It went in. Then there were 4 blocks. 2 blocks in. 2 blocks in, and then finally we have a total of 6 blocks. Right into the middle. Perfect. Then we have this little second class aft staircase deck house. This is 9 blocks. Perfect. That would have been really awkward if it was wrong. We need to put on the ceiling or the deck above. That would be a deck. I'm not gonna make it sheer up here. I don't see the point in doing that. And then we have the deck come out at this point. Meeting up with this point. Good. Stack this a bit. And all the way back here. Then we can make it sheer up a bit. Sheer up, why don't you? We'll add in the pillars or the columns or structural supports, whatever they're called. There we go, perfect. Those aren't accurate in terms of spacing and numbers. It's hard to make with the different scales. There we go. Let's flip this, and then we just need to fix one thing with the restaurant again, like I said before. Yes, let's do this here. And that went out 11 blocks. There we go. Actually. Like that. Here's an entrance for first class, that's why it goes in there a bit. Let's remove this wall, like that, and then we just fill in the rest. Search, blanks, 15, there we go. So that is now BDEC done. We can real quick, I know this isn't part of the superstructure bit, but we can add in the docking bridge. So that is 12 blocks from the very end of the stern. That going back, that's 2 blocks thick. And then 3 blocks, a little bit of a section that goes out there. So that's pretty much the shape of it. I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna make this, what blocks I'll use. We'll get to that later. Yeah, that's roughly what we want. Yes, that is B deck done. I will now trace A deck and boat deck. I should also real quick mention here that the total length of A deck and boat deck that you want, you can get this by measuring from B deck here, or the top of B deck, the very front, this wall, all the way back to the deck house here at the stern. So that is 168 blocks in total, for me at least. If you're following this exactly, that is the same for you as well. And here you can see I've traced A deck and boat deck as well. This of course will be included in the video description, you can download them if you want. I have marked out the deck house here on A deck, and I also did boat deck here with the lifeboats and the deck houses. Here of course is the raised roof over the first class lounge and the raised roof over the smoking room. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So let's put this into the game. Alright, here we go. Let's add in the forward bulkhead here. And the handrail as well. Going back here all the way. And go to about here. And again here we're gonna make this 3 blocks tall, this deck. So it goes to here. It's perfectly, it lines up there, nice. And again I will add in, actually, should I? Yeah, we can add this in now. Yeah, the beams. This here is 9 blocks. And then we have 33 blocks. I always forgot that we need to do this here actually. We'll fix this when we get to boat deck, but yeah, of course it's going to be an overhang here. So we can just keep that that way for now. We can add this here. Actually that is, okay, that's 4 blocks, 3 blocks, 2 blocks. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, good. Yes, nice. That is a bridge overhang. And that is the deck house started. Let's continue. Here are 11 blocks with 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Goes in 1, 2, 3. Yes, then we have 23. There we go. Let's bring this back. and down. Sure, that's fine. I'll stack this all the way back. Oh, how long? 30? Yep, that's fine. Oh, they line up perfect. They're supposed to in real life. That's amazing. This went. I will deal with that in a bit. I'll have to get my second note sheet up. Here we are at the first class lounge. So you have the little alcoves that go out here. And then the second one. So there's 2 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course this was unique in that it went up to the deck above, so you had a very, very tall ceiling. Looked like this. Let's mirror this. We can add in the deck here at this part. There we go. And here as well. I was going to time-lapse this at first. I was going to use replay mode and I'm going to have the camera go around. It was really cool thing, but nope, it didn't work. Because Minecraft hates me apparently. Just crashed. Yeah, we can copy from this point. Also, real quick, we need to fill the floor in here. That's not supposed to be. You're not supposed to say floor. You're supposed to say the deck. Let's copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and flip. There we go. That is correct. Good. Taking shape now. Very nice. You might think that it is a bit too tall. And of course that's up to you to adjust if you want. You can make B-deck 2 blocks tall if you want. And again, my recommendation is don't build at this scale. It's good for showing things like this, but not much more than that. I will put in the funnel optics as well. I'm just gonna quickly measure that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Counting live with Rilhon. You are hereby invited. There we go, that is 3 blocks out, and that is 15 blocks long. This air, we'll do this first. And then we'll do walls, smooth quartz, so you have a little hole going down. Put the funnels there later, of course. And the second one is here. Same width, same length. Let's measure it. That's 15 again. This there. Let's do walls again. There we go. And let's bring the other side up to speed. So this was asymmetrical, this section. There was no corridor. This is a corridor that leads to the lounge. There wasn't one on this side. Instead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you had the reading and writing room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Zoom in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lots of counting today. You're welcome. And again, this also went up to the deck above, so why not do that right now? Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure this lines up. It does. Very good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there. And then the third funnel uptake was here. Also 15 blocks. And replace and walls. That's good. And on this side again, here is another space. This is the pantry. In this space there's also a tank room. Okay, this is 18 blocks. Need to measure that properly. Okay, that's perfect. Nice. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. Let's bring this up to speed here. There's also a corridor on this side. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Like this. And then it becomes symmetrical after this. But it's not symmetrical. Never mind. 5 blocks. 5 blocks. That is symmetrical. Very nice. Let's bring the walls up to speed again. Could just copy this again, but nah. It's nice to do a little bit of manual stuff, like I said in the last video. Something like that. This is roughly where the race section ended, so we'll continue with that when we get to boat deck. Uptake is in. This is where the aft grand staircase was, and then the forward one was right under that piece of decking. Let me fix my sheet. There we go. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. There we go. And we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 again, and then we have 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. That went in 6, 1, 2, 3, and then it went in additional 4. Perfect. Could not have been more perfect. We can actually do this here. I'm lazy right now. Stack -m smooth quartz. 2 up. Do 3 up actually. When you do this -m, you select the block you put afterwards, which is smooth quartz, and it just decides to stack smooth quartz. If that made any sense to you. Continue this. I believe I can fully flip this to the other side. Famous last words. Yes, I can. Very good. Alright, I believe this went maybe up to here. We will fix that when we get to boat deck, but I think we'll move on to boat deck after we put in one block here. Just need to measure. Oops. We go 24 blocks from here. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the turbine uptake or casing. Same thing here. Here we go. Let's move on to boat deck. Let's begin with the bridge. We'll build up this wall again. And we do this going in. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 7, 8. Then we have 3 blocks back. Can do this. Then the bridge was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 5 blocks. There we go. Out to either side, that is. We will add details to that later. This went back. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 blocks. To here. Yeah. Actually, it's supposed to be only that. Yeah, that's better. That's 11 blocks. Sorry. And then we have 3 blocks out. We'll build up this wall here. And then we will also build up the wall here. 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 2. There we go, that's the wheelhouse done. This went on 28 blocks in total. That's 28. Go. This is the officers' quarters, deck house. And mirror this. Add in the uptake. Make this go all the way up. Go all the way up, take. This would have been painted different colors. This is just for temporary thing. On Olympic, the roof of the bridge was painted white, while it is likely that the officers' quarters roof was painted grey. But I'm not gonna do that right now though. Add the rest of that in later. Okay, this went to here. Let's go 2 blocks out, and then this is 25 in total. Section 4, there we go. That went in, lined up with the uptake. And then this went up 1 block taller than this deck house here. This is the first class grand staircase again. There we go. Bring this all the way up. And then this went out. Two blocks out. There we go. Grand staircase. This is the gymnasium here. Very unfortunate that it was not mirrored to the other side. Only Britannic did that. Is adding? Nope. Have to write it manually. Planks, and then we'll do... Yeah, let's do planks here as well. There we go, and then we will add in planks here. And finally, slabs here. Actually, to make this... Do we do slabs? We can do that later, actually. I'm thinking for here. Like, doing this. Do that later. Up to you, if you want to do that even. Let's bring this back, so that's going all the way there. This goes up. All the way to that wall. Forgot to add in the walls here, or the, not wall, but you know what I mean, bulkhead. That's too long. There we go. Alright, let's adjust my cheat sheet. For context, that's sheet, where I have my numbers of how long I need to build all the rows. Goes to here. Same on the other side. This is where the lounge would end. And in here was a rug locker. Go, let's bring this back. We can do this actually, we can add in the deck. Sheet. There we go. Then I can also show how it looks with the deck around it. There we go. You can see this little raised section here, and it lines up with the with it below, on the deck below. Very tall room, but not in this scale though. Alright, so let's continue. We have this here. This needs to be brought up to this height. Walls, please. Thank you very much. Uptake. Then it gets a little bit tricky around this. This is the third funnel deck house, so this goes out. One block here. That is an extended little bit. I think that is machinery for a hoist. That it goes down into the galley. And then in here was a small pantry. And this here is the officers' quarters. No, sorry. Officers' mess where they ate. And then on the other side, again, it's not symmetrical, unfortunately. This is a deck chair storage room thing. Add in floor. And I believe it was painted grey here as well. But I'll keep that as wood for now. Alright, that's that done. Then we will add in the tank room. 8 blocks out. And then 9 blocks in this direction. And then back. I stand corrected. I remember that this is not as tall as that, because that is already raised up a bit, and this was not that tall. So make that 1 block shorter than the first class area over there. Same with this. This is all supposed to be kinda short in height. And let's mirror this. And there we go. Add in the deck. Actually, first, might as well add in the uptake for the engine room. Engine room. I struggle with that word for some reason. Engine. I struggle with a lot of words, in fact. There we go. So here's the engine room skylight. I can just mark that out. Might add that in later, we'll see. Little skylight that goes down all the way to the tank top and the engines. Let's do again, replace air, and then let's do walls, smooth quartz. Down all the way, there's no funnel on top of here, it's only here and here. Now, let's bring this back, the deck. It's coming together now, very nice. Now we get to the smoke room area, which is in there. First is a first class, what's it called? Aft grand staircase. That goes out 6 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it went in 5, 6. That's good. Yes, good. Okay. And then over here we have the 4th funnel deck house. And that went out like this. So 3 blocks out. And it went a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. Yeah, like that. No, sorry, 9. There we go. All the way back here. And then that was the same height as the lounge raised section. Went up above. Yeah, so well, something along these lines. And then this went up to this level. Same as that one. I know it's hard to see, to know what's going on when I don't have the decks in yet, everywhere. Add it in here, there we go. You can see it a little bit better now. And there we go, let's fix the cheat sheet. Alright, so that's 21 blocks long, this. That is 2 blocks too much. Let's bring this in here. And let's add in the deck in this raised section. There we go. And then this here is 15 blocks in total. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Goes to there. There we go. Can bring this up here. And we can also mirror this. This is quite a tricky section to do, but it pays off. There we go. Then this section here, we can just... Actually, let's real quickly first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the second class forward staircase deck house. There we go. That looks like that. Let's add in the deck. And again. Also, I might as well add in the little thingy here for the machinery for the elevator. That's on top of there. And then let's bring in the end of the deck here. So that is 4 blocks out. 5 blocks, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 11 out. There we go. That went in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out like that. There's no connected. Let's do this. And finally, let's flip. Nice. It's the boat deck done. B deck, A deck, and boat deck. They look a little bit tall, I know. Again, you can adjust the height if you like, and it will be a lot more accurate in larger scales, basically. I didn't want to do 2 blocks. It will look a little bit weird, so I think it's kind of a chibi scale Titanic. I think that's or Olympic. I think that's pretty funny. But yes, that's pretty much it. That's the rough outline of all of the ship, basically. And now we will move on to the funnels. Alright, so we're back here with the profile drawing that we did in the first episode. And I'm gonna use this to outline the funnels. And as you can see, I've already done that here. So that's roughly the so-called rake we want, which is the angle that they are positioned backwards. So we can do that as well. So they're gonna be 8 blocks long, I guess, from front to end, basically. And then yeah, we'll decide the width of it in the game. Now we're in game. I've marked out where the funnels are supposed to be. Here is 8 blocks, so it's almost in the middle of each uptake. You need to look at the uptakes and determine exactly where they're supposed to be, because on the ends here you have light and air that was sucked in, or sorry, mostly air, there's ventilation that got sucked in down into the boiler rooms. So that was taken up by that, but the funnels themselves were more in the middle here. So that was the case on all 3 of them. Then the aft one, the funnel sat at sort of this position, not in the middle of this deck house, but sort of pointing to the aft almost. So it kinda sat a little bit on top of the turbine engine room, like this. So yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's begin. So looking at what you traced, we can begin by doing, I have it as 5, then 6, and then 6, and then 5 again. There we go. And then the aft part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, that was 6, right? Yes, good. 6, and finally 5 there again. And then let's do the top as well. There we go. That is the profile of the funnel laid out. let's build the sides as well. So actually, yeah, we should really do this with a different block. How about we do this with yellow concrete for now, so it is easy to see, and we can just replace that later. Let's make it like this maybe, or like this actually. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Something along those lines. Let's just bring this up. And yeah, here's an interesting one because this is higher up than that. So what we do is we come from this side, bring this back, so it looks like this. Bring this up further. And then just continue that so it looks like this. If that makes sense. Actually, let me make this even easier to see. You can see it quite clearly if I do it in gold blocks. No? Wait, oh sorry, not terracotta. Concrete, there we go. So something along these lines. Let's continue. Do this all the way up. There we go. Nice, that's the bare outline done. Now, we want to make this a little bit more smooth, sort of on the sides, mainly around here. So what we want to do is we can add a block here, and then on the other side we add one there. So it sort of has a little bit of a curved look to it, and that makes it much more smooth. Now of course in larger scales that is gonna look much better. Here it looks a little bit odd maybe, but yeah, it's fine. We can do add a slab there actually, something like that. So let me just real quick just convert this to the blocks we want. Let me flip this first. And then let me replace gold block with 100. This is the stripped mushroom block, period. This is what you get when you place two mushroom blocks next to each other and then you break one. That is the inside basically. So you can do this all around like that. If you have world edit, you can do this very easily by replacing. Let's say we want to replace this block here. You select it, you do / replace smooth quartz, which this is, and then you type in 100, and then it becomes that one. So that is the, in my opinion, the perfect color, or the most accurate color for White Star Line buff, which is the color that these funnels had, White Star Liners basically. And yes, I think this works the best. If you don't want to use this, maybe you could use sandstone, smooth sandstone, or something else. It's up to you, but I believe this is the most accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Want to replace with black concrete. So we have the black part. And then of course don't forget that the paint also needs to go down like that. So we match the so-called rake. There we go. So that's one funnel done. I will real quick copy and paste all of these and I'll be right back. Voila, that's the funnels in place. Looks pretty good, I'd say. Oh yeah, I forgot. Now we can add in the slab like I talked about. That's probably better to do the birch slab though. I think that fits a little bit better with the color. So if you want to, you can use that and make it more smooth. You could even do stairs like this. Yeah, up to you what you want to do. Another thing we should add is the exhaust pipes, or I can't remember what they call it, fiddly pipes or something like that. These went up quite a bit on the funnels, around that length on them, and then the other side as well. This was for when they needed to vent out overflow steam. Say they had to stop, they needed to get all the steam pressure out, so that was pumped out through these pipes basically on the sides. Can even add pressure plates on top. There we go. That's pretty good. So that's the bare essentials of funnels. You could add riveting to them if you want, using buttons. You could, well, we're gonna do the rigging as well later, with the falls, the ropes that connect them. We're gonna do that in a later episode. And then you can also add the bells, whistles, a ladder up. Up to you how detailed you want to be. But yes, that is that episode done. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.